I love sports and I love international competition. So naturally, I love the Olympics. Nay, I am obsessed with the Olympics. From the first Olympics I can remember in 1996 with the Magnificent Seven and Michael Johnson's golden shoes, to this past Olympics in 2008 with Jason Lezak coming from behind to win the swimming relay, which caused my brother and I to cheer and shout so loud that we woke up our parents and they thought we were being attacked or something. The Olympics has a very special place in my heart. Of course, I've always fantasized about going to the Olympics. At first, when I was younger, I thought about going there as an athlete, but then I realized as I got older that that probably wasn't going to happen. So I settled on the fact that I'll probably need to save up a lot of money and hope that it will be hosted in the United States again in my lifetime. Or get really, really, really rich. Either way, my problem would be solved. But you know who else gets to go to the Olympics and gets to go to them probably much more often than a lot of the athletes do? The commentators. Now, I'm going to pick on Bob Costas a bit because he is the main U.S. Olympics anchor person and he's been there for every Olympics that I've ever watched. So for me, the two go together. Bob Costas plus Olympics equals what I see on the television. Yeah, I want Bob Costas's job. I mean, it entails pretty much everything that I would ever want in a job. Working with sports, and not just any sports, the Olympics at that, traveling a lot, getting to see some awesome places, getting to interview and meet a lot of cool people, and, you know, perhaps having a bit of an influence on the lives of other people. But I'll never get his job. And no, it's not because I'm too lazy to work my way up from like the crummy little jobs of reporting on like middle school games and then working my way up, because I am way too lazy to do that. It's because I'm a girl. Now, hear me out before you decide to stop this video and put like a little comment saying how wrong I am. Just listen. Yes, there are plenty of female sportscasters. But let's be honest, they are either A, very attractive, like ridiculously, or B, they have played said sport that they are reporting on. Things that are not always the case for the men that are reporting on the sport, but you know, whatever. Most importantly, they are never the main sports broadcaster. Why is this? I think a part of it is because men's sports are much more popular than women's sports, which, you know, whatever. We'll push that to the side for now. But you always see that men are commentating or broadcasting on men's sports and women are doing the same if they get to commentate on women's sports. But I mean, men also get to commentate and broadcast on women's sports, which is cool. I'm fine with that. That's great. But why can't a woman be the main broadcaster for a men's sports competition instead of, you know, the sideline interview person, which, if you notice, that is almost always where they stick the token female broadcaster. If a woman can commentate on a women's basketball game, why can't she also commentate on a men's basketball game? Last time I checked, they're the exact same thing. But hey, who knows? Maybe one day I'll decide to chase this crazy Olympic dream and I'll start with little crummy jobs and work my way up and put in so many hours and sleepless nights and work my way up to that sideline interview girl, and that Bob Costas job will still be out of reach. Talk about finishing in second place.